Happy Monday. It's Juneteenth, June 19th, an important day in history. Well, let's see. Well, here's what I'm going to do right now. I put dirt in these little things because these Roma tomatoes are outgrowing this little pot. I really need to get them transplanted temporarily until I can get more dirt and more bags, and until I can decide what I'm going to do with them. If I want to plant them in the ground or in bags or whatever. So they'll go in here. I put the dirt in there and it's well watered, so just ready to move them. Well, that took about 20 minutes, but I still have 6 left, so I have to find some more containers somewhere, make some more containers. These are vinegar jars, or vinegar jugs, I guess, that I just use a drill and put holes in the bottom. And then I have something over here. I don't know what those are. They're some volunteer peppers that came up in some tomatoes that I don't know what they are. So I'll transplant those quickly too into those. And then these are the 3 early girls that need to go into a plastic tub. Now, I don't know if I'll do that today or tomorrow. Hopefully today, but it's really hot out today. So I'll be back. Well, it's early evening now, and the transplanting is accomplished. And I put the labels on. Those are Roma tomatoes, which are good for making paste. I guess they have fewer seeds than other tomatoes. There's the zucchini and the cucumbers. It was up to 80 degrees today, or no, I mean 90. It was 90 degrees today. So it was a warm one. My next task is going to be to finally cut up these branches and then finally mow behind the garage. And I will use my handy dandy fiskars and my wonderful alligator, Black and Decker Alligator. It's electric, and I will use that to cut them up. So I'll finish that up, and then because it rained, yay, I'm going to mow this high stuff here and try to get the fence down for the garden. This is growing nicely. Green beans look good. Lettuce, spinach, eggplants, peas. What's that one? Chives. That's chives. That's something that starts with a B. Basil. That's it for now. Hello, it's a new day. It's a new day. You're going to hear the hammering because my neighbor's building a garage. But let's check out some things. Zucchini looks good. There's my branches I need to find a place for. Look at this. These cucumbers are really wilty. But they look good at night, but they sure wilt in the sun. These transplanted tomatoes look really good. These tomatoes are getting transplanted today. They're crying for sun, or they're crying for water, I mean. So I'll show you what I'm going to do next. It's way better over here in the shade. It's almost 90 today, but there's a nice breeze. Here is my bucket, or my plastic tub I used last year, one of them. And I'll show you, I taped it up because it's been used for several years and the top is starting to crack. And I'll show you how it's set up. I drilled a hole here. I think it's about 4 inches from the bottom. And then inside I'm going to have my coffee cans that I have rigged up. I've drilled holes in them, probably 1 inch or 2 down from the top. You can see that there. An inch from the bottom. And I connected them all with hose. And then I'll put the lids on and then I'll show you. Okay, this is the watering system. I put my garden hose in here to fill it with water. And the water evenly distributes throughout the cans that are all connected. And then the water, I put the hose on the opposite side of the drain hole, so when I'm filling it, and I watch the outside, and when water starts coming out of that, I know it's full. And then it slowly disperses the water to the plants through the holes in the cans. And something about air in there or something I'll have to explain some other time because I can't remember. But so now I'll go and I'll fill this with dirt up to about here, and then I'll water it down good and fill the cans. And before I add the water, I'll put it up on that steps, otherwise it gets too heavy. And then I'll come back and show you what I do after that. This is an example of a different system I made, where instead of having the coffee cups connected in a circle, I connected them in a, a zigzag pattern. See, it goes from there where I'd fill it. The hose goes to that one, and that one, and then it ends. And then this is the remains of another system I used for a couple years, but can't use it this year because it's all exhausted, like me. With holes in the cans, and then the water would go in. In the jug. The water would come down and go in a jug, and then I'd have, like this one, the water would come in, and then I had a hose connecting 2 jugs for the water to go in. But see, it's all wore out. I sewed those bags together from, what do you call that stuff? I don't remember. I'm kind of having a bad day today. Hot, exhausted. So that's just a couple other examples, but I'm going to convert entirely to coffee cans because I've saved enough coffee cans now where I can just make more. I'm going to have 5 tubs. So that's that story, and that's this story.